Black First Land First will today face Western Cape Premier Helen Zille at the Western Cape High Court for a preliminary hearing on BLF's complaint of racism lodged against Zille with the Equality Court. The hearing will determine whether the matter will go to court or if there will be an out-of-court settlement. According to BLF, any out-of-court settlement will not fully accord the relief sought, as stated in the application submitted when the racism case against Zille was lodged. Meanwhile, the Democratic Alliance has suspended Zille from all party-related activities over her colonialism tweets. Now let's take a look what the BLF is accusing Zille of exactly. Pro-colonialism utterances which unlawfully and intentionally impaired the dignity of blacks and insulted their collective pain caused by colonialism. They added that there is clearly a lack of genuine remorse on the part of Zille, notwithstanding her subsequent apology. Her so-called apology is intended to mitigate against any severe punishment that may be meted out against her. And we're now joined live by our ANN7 reporter Nasipi Sami from the Western Cape High Court for more on the story. Very good morning to you, Nasipi. What can we expect to take place at the Western Cape High Court today?
Well, Lauren, a very good morning to you and also to the viewers at home. We are indeed outside the Western Cape High Court. As you can see behind me, there's some BLF members who will be going in at 11 o'clock later on this morning for that hearing. However, I'm joined by Andile Mnatama of BLF, who will be telling us more on the reasons why they are here and why they lodged the complaint.
Yes, this morning we're here at the Cape High Court to hear a matter of racism against Helen Zille. Helen Zille has, as you all know, made several tweets which are racist, which are anti-black, in praise of colonialism. Now, that is totally unacceptable because colonialism is a process where black people were murdered. It was mass murder and genocide against black people, and colonialism is a process which instituted the land dispossession of our people. Now, BLF does not accept the fake apology given by Helen Zille and the political games they're playing, including the opposition parties such as Economic Freedom Fighters of Julius Malema, who have accepted and are working together with the DA. BLF is very clear, and we've put in front of court, and this is what will be discussed today, what constitutes an apology by racists and white people. And an apology which is acceptable to us, an apology which is acceptable to us is that which would start from acknowledging that all the land in South Africa was stolen from black people. All the land in white hands is stolen property. White people have sinned against us. White people have not asked for reparations. And the second point, which is very important around any apology, will be the return of our land. So we are saying, and this will repeat in court, if Helen Zille is serious about her apology, she must then say that her party, the DA, supports land expropriation without compensation. That's the first thing that she must say. Of course, herself, as a white person who has land which is stolen property, she must return that land to black people. That's only these conditions upon which we can accept any apology. An apology from white people must come from the return of our land. We also know that the white arrogance comes from the fact that they have stolen our land. It comes from the power they have, institutional power they have, which comes from the land dispossessions of African people. There is no way we can end racism in this country without dealing with the land theft, the land which white people hold. In fact, we have, as BLF, and we'll put it before court today, a draft anti-racism bill, which is a bill that we have submitted to Parliament, which outlines these processes of what it means to end racism. Amongst others, of course, the land question, and then is a whole question of how reparations must happen for black people. You know, one of the things that is strange is that Helen Zille actually is very ignorant. Not one of the things that she tweeted can be sustained by fact or reason or logic. White ignorance, it is perpetuated by white arrogance that come from racism and the power that they have from having stolen our land. She doesn't know what she's talking about. We as Africans had universities when white people were still eating raw meat there in Europe. We brought them to our universities. There is no single technological development which is not coming from the African template. We taught them, we civilized them, and now she can come and say colonialism was good for black people. She says this because she's ignorant, and white people are ignorant, and they can be ignorant and arrogant because they have institutional power and they hold a stolen property. So today we'll raise some of these issues, and we will not have any settlement with Helen Zille. Only settlement we want is the return of our land.
And Andile, what are you hoping to achieve from this hearing today?
Well, today we will outline exactly the proposals that we put forward, that we must end racism in this country, and racism is getting worse. White people are arrogant, they're calling us monkeys, they're doing all these things, including corruption. Part of racism is this idea that everything which is white is good. White corruption as a result of this is never taken care of. As we speak, 4.3 billion rand was stolen from the Reserve Bank, was misused from the Reserve Bank by white monopoly capital, assisted by Pravin Gordhan, and it is not being talked about. Similarly, there was about 100 million rand admission of guilt that the DSTV has been involved in corruption. All this corruption, and we talk about massive corruption, including the banks. All of these corruptions are never spoken about because they implicate white people. Racism, therefore, makes black people the only corrupt people. And until we deal with it, we are not going to be able to deal with the real corruption, which starts from land theft. Today, we want court to be absolutely clear. Helen Zille is racist, and supporting colonialism is anti-black and racist. And the only way we can address this is if white people return our land. There is no other manner, no way to deal with this issue.
Thank you so much, Andy. That was Andy Lemchama from the BLF saying that they are hoping that court today addresses the fact that the former leader of the DA is racist, and they are hoping that the bill that they've drafted gets looked into and also hopefully gets implemented. This hearing today with the BLF follows the ANC picket outside the provincial legislature on Friday, where they were calling on the former leader of the DA and also the Premier of the Western Cape to step down. That is all we have for now. Back to you in studio.
Nasibi Sami, thank you so much for that update there. Talking there to the leader of the BLF movement, which is to face Helen Zille on her racist tweet in a preliminary hearing taking place in the Western Cape High Court today.